Welcome back to another Cake Life vlog. I am filming this before I go on holiday, but this won't go up until I am on holiday. So I've scheduled it a little bit further in the future than I would do, but I am actually in Florida right now as you watch this. This week I am documenting my very last cake of 2022. I am rather excited about it because once I have finished this week with this cake, I am done. I am in holiday mode. And also in Christmas mode because I don't have any to do when I get back either. Today we are making a cake trio, which means I have a 2-tier in the centre and 2 matching side cakes. It is for a repeat customer. If you watched the last vlog, you will already know all of this. But I have all my cakes wrapped up, sitting and waiting. We have a mixture of carrot cake, chocolate cake, vanilla cake, lemon cake. Lots of different flavours going on. I have my ganache station set up. So this is my old mat that you will have seen got bent in the heat of the car. I know I still haven't bent it back yet, but I actually use this one now for cutting the cakes. Because this IKEA worktop marks very, very easily, so I now cut them on this mat. This is what I cut them in half with, a little handy wire cutter. I have my ganache already made. I made that this morning. It's still a little bit runny. And my flat turntable, my acrylic working board, and a 7-inch drum ready for the first 7-inch cake to go on. So now I just need to make the fillings, which are the buttercreams and jams. Sitting off to this side is my Pro Froster, so I'm able to check that the cake isn't overhanging the board. My plate that I'm about to put my butter on, and a cake. Well, it's kind of half cake, half sweets. You'll have seen this one go up by now, hopefully. It got uploaded roughly on the 22nd of this month. So if you missed it, you can go and watch that, but I show you how to make a completely round cake, which is perfect for like footballs and poker balls and things like that. You may recognise this if you are in the UK and age roughly like 30 to 40. You may know what this is. It's a childhood nostalgic toy called Big Yellow Teapot by a company called Bluebird. Now, I did have this, but some of my favourite childhood toys were actually Polly Pockets and Trolls. But because those two would have been more labour intensive to turn into a tutorial, we went for a nice simple teapot instead. Sitting up here on my shelf is an actual troll. I did have an extensive collection of trolls. I had ones that lit up. I had the soft-bodied trolls. I had lots of trolls like this, and they've all gone. I think they've all disappeared. So I actually bought this from eBay quite a while ago, just because I was missing them. But I don't know. They're kind of cute, aren't they? With the little fancy hairdos. I'm just going to get stuck into the work now, so roll the montage. Friday. I'm feeling very deflated today. I just thought I would chat to you whilst I work. I'm still working on the 2 side cakes. You will have seen the whole montage. What you didn't see in that montage is I had to break off yesterday to go to the dentist. Now, I wasn't supposed to go until next week, but they had the crowns back early. I went in. It didn't go great. My main problem is I loved the temporaries that I had in, and the crowns keep coming back looking nothing like the temporaries, so to me it doesn't make sense. Like, why am I trying in teeth to get them to look the right shape, the right length, if the finals are just going to completely ignore what the temporary ones looked like? Anyway, the crowns are in, or at least most of them are in. So these are now the final teeth. I am not 100% happy with them, but I get the feeling it's kind of like take it or leave it. I left at 2:15 and was back in here for, I think it was 5:30, and I carried on working on the side cakes because obviously I'm delivering them today, so I need to have them finished. So I put in a bit of a later shift. It is now Friday. I went home last night and one of the crowns has already fallen out. So I have a tooth missing at this side. My tooth is sitting in a little box over there. I rang the dentist, but there's only one dentist in today and they can't see me until Tuesday, so I've got a missing tooth now until Tuesday. Let me spin you around a little bit because I need to work over this end. So yeah, it's not been a very good couple of days. I will probably show you these cakes once they're finished now. They're just side accompanying one, so you'll see me putting all the mermaid scales on. That took quite a while. I know you can get mermaid scale cutters. It's not something I've needed to use before, so I've just never bought them. So I just made do with circle cutters, which are just as good. And now I am just adding the ages. So the name always goes on the main cake, and then the side cakes always include the age. That's just how we've always done it. It's like a little tradition. So I'm cutting out number 7s now because she's now 7 years old. It's crazy how many cakes I've done for her. I've lost my number 7 template. Here it is. Sometimes, I know you can get loads of number cutters, but sometimes you can literally just trace one onto a piece of greaseproof paper if you can't find a font that you like that matches your cake. You don't always have to buy a cutter for everything. So I'm going to continue with this cake and I'll show you when it's done. All finished. This is what they look like as a trio. They usually get set up like this on the table, possibly some on stands, and then they'll have like a backdrop behind which will be matching. It's like a silver sequiny backdrop with a Merkitty on it, or a mercat, whichever ones these are. But these are the little mermaid scale side cakes. She has shelves, so they're like little shelves in the shape of a shell to put other desserts on. So everything on the cakes has been designed to match the party wear. It always is. This is mostly heavily done off the invite, but I also get sent the balloons, the party wear, and then I just add all those elements in to make sure that they fit and match. But I think this is a pretty cute set. Here are the little cheeky merkitties. In an underwater kitty world, there would be balls of sea wool and also little sea mice. Little fish, of course. We all know cats love fish and mice. There's a few little mice dotted around. There's one there, there's another one hiding around the back, sat there. And there's lots of other fish and more details around the back. But we are delivering these to Bradford tonight. We always deliver to her sister's house, and then her sister travels with the cakes to the party venue, and that party is tomorrow. So we are going to package these up in boxes, set off at 3:30, should hopefully hit there for around 4:30 depending on traffic, And then I'm done. That's it. That is my last cake of 2022. It's a lovely one to finish off with. And I have just been working on cleaning my worktops. Nice long worktops to work on. I did, however, slop a lot of icing sugar and stuff all over the challenge cake, but I've got pictures of it now, so it's all right. Good afternoon. You know the drill when you see me sitting here. It is now Monday again. The delivery went fine. Dropped it off. Hopefully it got there in one piece. They always do a great job of transferring the cakes. But I haven't heard anything yet, so I just hope that all went well. I spent the weekend attempting to pack. It's absolute chaos when things you need are like in the wash basket, or you need to clean something such as your trainers, because you're still wearing your trainers out and about, but you're taking them on holiday and you need to clean all the mud off them before you put them in your suitcase. So it's just things like that. It's just chaos. So hopefully I'm majority of the way there now. The suitcase is still all around me, but I am confident we will get it done before we go. And we also decided to put the Christmas decorations up because we don't get back until the 11th of December. We are going to be knackered, jet lagged, and in a bit of a panic because I haven't managed to sort all the Christmas presents out. So I've got that to do when I get back. So one thing we wanted to do is at least get the Christmas decorations up so that when we arrived home, it was all cosy, it was all Christmassy, and it was one less job to do. We have only got the living room tree up at the moment and my shelf decor. I have still got to do the entire village on the window bottom. I haven't videoed it. If you want to see what extent we decorate to, or decoration ideas and things, I do actually have a whole dedicated video. I'm pretty sure it was from last year, and it was just me decorating the house. So I won't bore you with it all again. I will link that video below if you want to go and watch it, but that will make sense when I mean a Christmas village in the window. I have still got the whole conservatory to decorate, the whole conservatory tree, the lot. But I got a parcel in the post that has cheered me up. So I want to say a huge thank you to Diane, who sent this cute little card with a little flamingo and thanks on it. See, this inspiration, this would make a great cake. A white cake, classy black polka dots, gold name and flamingo decor. You find inspiration for cake everywhere. But she sent this through with a little gift. And on as much as I love the gift, the card that came with it from the company. The company is called The Crafty Wee Scot on Facebook and Instagram. You'll be able to find it there at the bottom. But it comes with this card, and on the other side are tons and tons of phrases. Now the text is very tiny and it is pretty hard to read because it's quite dark. But try to screenshot this if you can, if you want to read through those. But I'm actually going to pick a few of my favourites because I've sat and read all of these. And I have actually learnt something because I've always wondered what they sang in the 500 Miles song. You know, the Proclaimers song. And if I haver, I was like, what are they even saying? What does that mean? And apparently it's a Scottish phrase because it's literally on here. So this one is dinna haver, and that means don't talk nonsense or lies. I'm sorry, it's really hard to read because it's so small and dark. There's one on here, I thought I knew what it meant. So it's called teckle. And I thought that was the Scottish way of saying tickle, as if like you read how it sounds in a Scottish accent, but it actually isn't that at all. It's apparently special to the people from Dundee, and it's a phrase for great or fantastic. But teckle. I just thought that was a Scottish way of saying tickle. Then you've got wee beastie, which is an annoying insect. And this one, your bum's out the window, means you're telling someone to stop talking utter rubbish. But I absolutely love that. And one of the phrases that is written on here is the badge that she saw. She said she thought of me when she saw it. Just pull it out so you can see it better. I am pretty sure it's handmade out of like clay. It says, you're a belter. So that is such a vibrant, bright badge. Comes on the little backing card there. And I'm assuming they do lots of phrases. So I will leave the business if you want to go and check them out. But thank you, Diane. It's just stuff like this that keeps your mind occupied. Like, you're not expecting anything through the post. You're having a really crap day, and then a little parcel arrives that you're not expecting to cheer you up a little bit. I also nipped to Primark at the weekend. Oh my god, I'm throwing stuff everywhere. What I did pick up, which I thought was pretty cute. I don't wear jewellery a lot because obviously our job, we don't wear a lot of bracelets, rings, because it kind of gets in the way of cake decorating. And I know earrings don't get in the way, but because I'm not wearing other jewellery, I just don't wear any at all. No necklace, no watches, no nothing. But because I am cake free for at least 2 weeks, I found these. This was the last card of this style, and they were £3.50 for all these different ones. And I love the little snowflakes. There's some Mickey heads, Christmas trees, and matching little studs here at the top. So I was rather chuffed with those. And obviously umbrellas. We don't have any umbrellas, but apparently they're very, very needed in Florida. So we picked up an animal print one, which will be nice for Animal Kingdom. Yeah, I don't think the vlog is long enough yet, and it's already Monday, so I might keep it running to see if anything happens. Clearly not much happened because it's now Friday. I've just been busy getting everything sorted. As you can see, I had my hair done and I had my nails done. And she did such a good job because I loved the pastel that I had done last time. So I asked for the pastel again, but I said, could we mix the ring finger and mix the different colours? And I don't do nails, I just thought it would be something quite simple. And she didn't know how to do it, so we were kind of just like having a play around, and she absolutely nailed it. It's perfect. All different colour pastels, different pattern on this one. And then the like tie-dye sort of effect on the ring fingers. I had my toes done in the same pastels. Suitcases are pretty much done. They're all belted up, they're all locked. I have 2 sitting here. I have backpacks to take. I have another case over there that just needs the last bits putting in the morning, such as toothbrushes and makeup, which obviously we need for tomorrow. Another rucksack. The house is a mess. Stuff everywhere. But it won't be a problem by tomorrow morning because we won't be here. So I thought I would end the vlog because I need to actually get this edited now. It's 9:30 at night. I'm going to edit this. I'm going to schedule it for in the future. Have a cup of tea, go to bed, ready for a very early start. But thank you very much for watching. Stick around for next week. I have a tutorial coming for you next week, which is the Harry Potter Navy splatter cake. And then after that, you should start seeing a couple of Disney vlogs, hopefully. So I will see you then.